Me again. I'm Carlo. I think today in previous session we talk a lot about AI, RAG, and AI agent. Some of the content may be repeat, but I will focus on more like the security and the things we don't mentioned in previous lesson. Start. This is today's agenda. I will introduce AWS JAI solutions, like how we do on different layer of AI workload. And I also will talk about how Yugabyte's victim store ability on EKS. We talk about like how Yugabyte's database scale, how it across a different cloud provider, how it across different region, across different AZ zone. But I will focus on like talk about like how it runs on EKS cluster, and we will talk about like a RAG and AI agent as well, and also we will talk about some use cases we already explored in our from our customers. Yeah. The first part is about AWS AI agent solutions. So we divide this to from three different layers. The first layer, we think about like some of our enterprise customers. They may say, I don't have much like a developer resource to develop on AI applications. They want to say, I want to directly use AI on my solutions, not only like on their website, but also on their mobile applications. They can directly use Amazon Q Business. For example, I would say like one example is like one enterprise company, for example, for insurance. They have a lot of like different policies, different document, different flows. They may train their agent to know all this, but the agent sometimes they may think, oh, I don't know the detail about this. I need to double check with my manager or something like that. Think about it. If there's a Q Business AI agent sit there, it has all the RAG data from all the policies, all the documents, which these documents, these policies, this PDF already exist in AWS S3. And then Q Business can directly use this as a knowledge and directly work on your website or on your mobile applications. This will directly help these enterprise customers. So you don't need developers to write any code. You can directly use these functions. And another is the Q developer. Like you can directly use, if you install like a AWS SDK command line, and you can enable this, install this on your command line as well. You can ask the developers questions like, oh, I want to run a command to start a EC2 instance, or like how we do the command on S3, how we do the kinesis. If you ask these kind of questions, Q developer can directly help you. So this is the top layer. We call this application layer. Like we are directly provide these applications to our enterprise customers. And another, the second layer is Bedrock. I mentioned Bedrock like a few times. Like actually, Bedrock has like a different focus. It is not directly like provide you AI model. Under Bedrock, actually, there's like you have the choice of like different models. So Bedrock is more like a security platform to provide you the ability to manage your model, to manage your to make sure all the API calls, all the requests, all the response are security on the platform level. I will dive into more detail there, but this is the most part. Most of my partners integrate with AWS is the Bedrock layer. And another layer is SageMaker. I think SageMaker is the bottom layer next to the GPU or Trainium and Infertier. And these are directly on the infrastructure. These GPUs or these solutions directly on the the GPU end provide you the chip to directly do the training on the data or to directly a response with your AI model. And the SageMaker is the platform to manage this resource for you. So think about some of my partners or some of the companies, they said, oh, I have this industry data, for example, the auto industry or the finance industry or a different industry. They said, I have plenty of data. I want to train my own model. At that time, they may say, okay, I will use SageMaker to manage this a different cluster to train this data and then generate the foundation model to fine-tune this model. But most of my partner, we would build the integration on Bedrock, directly use these models to enhance the model directly from their enterprise data. So most of my use case and the focus will be on Bedrock. And this is a Bedrock platform. The first thing there is you will choose your best model from Bedrock. This is a platform. When we say choose the best model, we are not saying, okay, this model is the most clever, this model is the most expensive, that's the best. That's not what we describe best model. Best model is the best a response time, the best AI ability to match your use case. For example, for just we mentioned a lot, it says, oh, we have a bunch of raw data here. We want to transfer this raw data, convert them to embedding, convert them to vector search. At that time, it's a batch job. We don't need it says, okay, a 200 milliseconds response or something. It's a batch job. We have history data or we have a bench data. We process it to the vector storage. We don't need that much a response time. Then we can choose some better price model to do that. And also some of the model it's directly from, for example, I want to solve a math problem. There you can think about, oh, on the market or on AWS marketplace, if there a model special on math problem. So you don't need to choose first to find, oh, the most expensive model. You just choose the model which fits your use case. And Bedrock is the platform. You can choose from, first you can choose from different models. Second, you can compare the velocity or compare the performance of this model. You can put two models together, ask them the questions or raise your different task to it, and then you see the different performance and choose the best one which suits your workload. And another thing is I want to emphasize here is about security. The first thing is you have the flexibility to choose different models. The second thing is security. First of all, my understanding is AI is just a stateless, very powerful brain there. First of all, if you bring your RAG data as a context to the AI, it will not remember it. So you don't need to worry about, okay, if I feed my data to the AI, AI will steal my data or AI will use my data for training. It's not like that. If you assure this data stores security in your VPC or in your own database, And the data is secured when it translates to the remote model, then your data is safe. The AI model itself should not have the ability to remember everything. We can talk about the AI agent. It has a long-term memory and a short-term memory, but this ability is provided by like a database or like a Redis or some other cache system. It's not provided by the AI itself. But still, like some of my partner, they will think, I'm still concerned. I don't even, you said like AI does not have memory, it will not use my data. I still don't want to share my data with the AI model. That's true. So like I mentioned, like a customer obsessions, like whatever my customer want, we will think about a solution to support that. So another ability from the Bedrock platform is we can make like some of the, not all the AI models, but some of the AI model, we can make a copy, and this copy will stay in your VPC. And your data is in your VPC, in your database. And it encrypted, and the model itself is in your VPC. No one can access it except you. So your data and your AI model are all in your VPC under your control. So that solves the security concerns from our customers. Bedrock has other abilities. Another important thing around like AI is like I feel like this is another important part about security on AI is we need to have the guardrails on the AI because we don't want the AI to respond with the common knowledge or something like that because sometimes some topic needed to be forbidden. For example, from the input level, we don't want our customer to ask a question says how I build a nuclear bomb or how I make a AK by myself. AI has the knowledge because it's trained on public data, but AI should never answer these kind of questions to get the customer to do that. So the guardrail, we have the Bedrock guardrail there. So it will forbidden at the input level. So when you promote these questions to AI, it will say AI does not does not want to answer these questions. So it will forbid on the question level, on the input level. And another is on the response level. If think about I am a retailer, I provide an AI on my web page. When the customer asks, can you suggest me some of the product which I can buy? Give me the link. You definitely don't want to put your competitor's link there. So this is the guardrail on the response side. So from the input side, we will forbidden this like a dangerous topic or something like that. But from the response side, we can directly say, okay, these response, you need to filter it out because you don't want them to, for example, if I'm from one, let's say, sports provided sports clothes or some company, I don't want to put my competitor's link there. So I think a guardrail is another very important features and things in Bedrock. Bedrock has a AI agent core. AI agent core can help you deploy your AI agent. It has a AI agent from the console. You can put the AI there. It has some other ability there, but that's not the focus here. This is a slide to show Bedrock support different AI models. I think this is a little bit old, so the DeepSeek and the OpenAI are not there because we announced an OpenAI model are provided on the Bedrock as well. This is about the AWS own foundation model, Nova. So like I mentioned, we have different, even AWS provide a Nova model. We still divide Nova, this model, into different tier, or not tier, different purpose, different names. We have Nova Micro. That is the thing I mentioned. If you just say, I don't have multi-model, I don't have picture, I just have PDF words. So you can directly use Nova to process your text message to say, okay, from this text message, build the vector data. But let's say if you have picture, if you have video, then you need a multi-model. So that's come with Nova Lite, Nova Pro, to help you if you have multimodal. For example, if I say, okay, someone wear a shoe, I like it, I take a picture, and then I share this picture with my AI model, says, help me find the link, I want to buy it. So this multimodal can have the vector data directly from picture and video, and then you can get a suggestion from there. And we have Nova Premium and Nova Carvist and Real as well. A Premium is more about reasoning. If you have a complex task, my understanding is something like our backend engineers' business knowledge part. You have all the DAO layer to communicate with database, communicate with queue, communicate with other third-party APIs, but the business layer is doing work. So the Nova Premium can do reasoning and planning. It's more built for AI agent task. And Canvas is try to generate the picture for you. Real is try to generate the video for you. And previously, we all talk about AI ability, but all this AI ability is just to bring a very easy platform for you to use AI, to have the AI brain power there. But if you just have the AI clever person stand there, but it doesn't know nothing about your data, nothing about your profile, nothing about your knowledge, nothing about your company itself, it means nothing. So here comes a Yugabyte's data storage, a vector storage, traditional storage. Once you bring this enterprise data to AI, then this AI will be enhanced with all the knowledge about your enterprise company, about your customer, and all this. I think these are mentioned in our previous session as well. I want to emphasize, as a developer, for 20 years, I personally like Yugabyte's database plan and solutions, because before I needed to have a Postgres database, Cassandra database, even Mongo database, to do different purpose stuff. But right now, I have a vector search. I don't need a open search there to support the vector storage. I have everything in one cluster, one a scalable and security system can provide all this data. And all for RAG is not only focused on vector data, but it also needs the profile. It also needs the traditional data as well. So I think Yugabyte's database provides not only the vector, but also the traditional. All these RAG data can feed to the AI. And EKS is Amazon's solution on top of Kubernetes. Because as a developer a long time ago, if I want to scale my database workload, I will spin a new machine, install everything there, and then I needed to manage, patch it, manage it, configure the environment. But right now we have Docker, and then Kubernetes can manage Docker, and then I can easily spin a new node there. And then if you don't directly build your own Kubernetes cluster, you can directly use AWS EKS there. And this is EKS cluster architecture. It's actually it's like a Kubernetes compatible. So it try to on top of your Docker image, it will directly manage and scale on top of the underlying EC2 instance. It will say this EC2 instance, it will directly to EKS. All these EC2 instances are CPUs, memories, so and the network abilities. So it will manage all these for you. I think we saw this solution there, like how Yugabyte built the RAG system. I only want to emphasize here is the Victron data is part of the enhancement data we try to provide to AI, but the traditional data, your profile, your Postgres data, or even your Cassandra data, is the enhancement data we want to feed to the AI. So it's very good from my developer's perspective. It's very good to have all these in Yugabytes, and then you directly pull this data and feed this RAG to AI platform. And this is a full picture. Say we have the work together with the POC and also with these solutions to provide to AWS customer and also Yugabyte customers. We use Amazon Titan to build the Victron index, because Titan has a very price, has a better price for the batch Victron. So we use it for index the Victron index. And then Nova has a better reasoning and planning ability. So we can use here, I found this is very important and also very interesting, is we can use different model for different purpose. If we need reasoning and we need the planning, we can use Nova down there. And if we just need convert the text into embedding, then we can use the Titan model there. This will describe how we build the index with Amazon Bedrock. Here we only mentioned the document data, but actually, if you choose Titan multi-model, you can index with the picture. Think about a retailer. You have a product description, and you have product picture, and all this together, you can build the Victron not only on text data on your product description, but also on your picture, on all the even the video as well, the picture, video, and all the data. You can build the Victron there. And when someone say, "Oh, I don't know the product name of these shoes or these clothes," I just take a picture and it says, "AI, go find me the a similar clothes with a cheaper price," or something like that. Then this AI can do that job there. This is the search part. We use analytics app here as an example, but it can be some other app as well. It will first convert your promote. I will input my pictures, and my question says, okay, I take a picture of the math problem, and then ask says, okay, can you take a look at this picture's math problem? Give me the response, and then it will go to the Victron, find the solutions, and get back us the response. And another advanced stuff I like about YugabyteDB is the MCP server. This MCP server is provided a bit, from my understanding is before, how we talk with developers is we provide API document. We provide the database design document. And MCP is the protocol we provide to the AI agent. So think about a world if all my partner, they build their MCP tools, then this AI agent can directly talk to all these MCP tools. And the AI agent has understanding of all these different ability from MCP tools. Then AI will be more powerful there. AI agent will be more powerful there. Because the AI trained, I found at the very beginning, AI is just trained on public knowledge. It's clever. And later, it fits with all the knowledge base. And right now, it seems like all the partner, all the enterprise company, they want to build the MCP tools to provide this MCP ability to AI agent. So, Yugabyte is a pioneer there. They have their MCP server there, and also this is available on AWS Marketplace. You can directly download that and use that. It's open source as well. The MCP is open source as well. This is about the agent. I think you may already know this from previous sessions. Like an agent right now, it's not only talk with the model, but also has the ability to execute the external tools and get the result from the external tools, and then provide a better result back to the users. Here is the different part is people will worry about, okay, it seems like an agent knows my session ID, agent knows my knowledge, agent know my conversation history. Does my data not a security there? But actually, this agent, it will use underlying a reverse cache or a short-term cache to catch all this information. And it may use a long-term storage, like a YugabyteDB we mentioned in previous sessions, and a database to store the long-term, one is short-term, use database for the long-term memory. But the model itself, the AI model itself, should not have all these your history topic, your history conversation, your history sessions. The AI model itself does not have this information. All this information is in the agent platform. So you also have the control of this agent platform. So you have control for all this data, how it encrypted, how it is stored in your VPC. You have control of that. This is the idea of the MCP and the AI agent. Actually, at the very beginning, we don't have the MCP idea. I think recently we have, not recently, maybe a few months back or half a year back, we have the MCP idea there. Before MCP coming out, all the platform, all the partner, they want to say, I want an agent to have the ability to execute some of the actions. They wanted the agent to say, okay, not the developer will think, okay, if I let the agent to directly delete my data, that's not safe. But if I ask the agent, can you submit a Jira ticket for me? People will think, oh, okay, that's not a bad idea. So we extend the agent to say, I provide you the API, I provide you the API definition, I provide you the API parameters, if we use Open API or some other API gateway to define the API to agent. So agent can know, okay, if I have all these parameters, I can directly create a Jira ticket for you. So, but this is it's not a general protocol. So if you want to build one for Jira, if you want to build one for GitHub, you want to build one for a Slack, then you need to build it yourself. later they come to this idea says, if I have a protocol stand there, something like a RESTful API or HTTP, if all the plugin, all the enterprise company, they build their tools, provide their tools on top of MCP, then all the agents can directly use these MCP tools. So one trend I saw from the industry is like a more and more company, they would say, okay, developers or customer are using my software, are using my solutions. I provided the API, I provided the API document to them. And then right now, they coming from, okay, I will develop the MCP and provide the MCP instructions, MCP protocol to AI agent. Let the AI agent to call me instead of like teach the human being to use my API. There's a bunch of use case. I think we already mentioned some of the use case in previous sessions. One is like the one advantage from Yugabyte and AWS user is like you already have Yugabyte running there as your database storage. You have your like enterprise data there. For example, your product picture already in S3, your product description already in Yugabyte's database. Now it's very, and also your platform is already on Amazon, on AWS. And then you can directly say, okay, let's build the RAG. Let's build the RAG search, similarity search, and also the AI chatbot or like an AI agent on top of this. So it's not a POC ideas, because definitely you can, on top of like previous sessions, you can easily build the POC there, but it's also production ready. Because like for Yugabyte's database, you don't need to worry about, oh, I have the Victron storage there. Can it scale? Does it secure? You don't have these questions because your previous production data are already running on Yugabyte's database. And you will say, oh, my POC is using directly on Bedrock. You don't need to worry about, oh, does it secure? Can it scale? Instead of like your POC is on Olama or some other like local solutions. If your POC directly on Bedrock, you would say, oh, I can directly configure the guardrail, I can direct it scale, its security, I can have the copy of the AI model in my VPC to run this, so it's already production ready. And some other use case there as well. I think another like a strong use case here is knowledge base. Like for enterprise companies, they already have like hundreds of like a support document or like your production menu document already on S3. You can directly build the knowledge base like to help your support solutions. Like before, the support engineer or like the support agent, they needed to know everything. Right now, once you call in, and then they will have your profile, and based on your questions, all the support-related topic or the previous successful use case will show up in their agent. This agent is not used there to take the place of the human agent, but it will be a very good plus or very good like assistant to the agent, or like improve the velocity of the agents or customer support there. It will increase the customer satisfaction. And also, this is about AWS and Yugabyte. We are partner for years, and we keep innovate on different modelized features and solutions. We try to provide the SaaS solution on AWS Marketplace, and also the latest AI MCP server is on AWS Marketplace as well. And another is the Graviton Graviton integrations, because you don't need to change anything, but directly once a latest CPU or GPU EC2 instance is there, we call it Graviton, we directly provide this to our partner, and then based on the same performance, it has like a 20% of the better price there. I think, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much for being a two-time speaker for us today. I did have one question. Would you mind having that before I leave?
Yeah.
Okay, great. When working with AI, evals specific to one's use case are pretty critical, right? So what are your thoughts on this? Who should build the evals?
Evals.
The evaluations for the
Oh,
LLMs.
okay.
Yeah, who should be building that? Should it be a third party? Should you do it yourself? Because there are so many specific cases.
Sure. Actually, I really like AWS is like the first principle is like a customer obsessions. Like we already think about this because like in the Bedrock framework, there's a evaluation feature there, and also in SageMaker, there's an evaluation feature there as well. So there are two type of evaluation. One is like automatically, like you use another AI to evaluate the first AI's output. So this is automatically happen, and we provide this feature there. But people will say, why you use AI to evaluate another AI? If both AI are wrong, then there's human evaluation as well. Because like a human evaluation, that take a longer time and also is more expensive. So we provide both. Yeah.
I didn't think about cost, but that seems to be the trade-off you're dealing with now. Is it when does it make sense to use AI fiscally, right? Not just because you can. Yeah, and so it looks like you provide more than one option there.
Yeah, that's really depends on your task, like
Yeah.
or depends on your use case. Like most of the time, I think like a guardrail and evaluation, they're quite enough. But sometimes like you need a human involved there as well. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, everyone. Our panel will be growing today, just so you know. This is a very dynamic session, and we'll be joined by Gaurav soon, but I am joined right now with Carl from AWS, and very thankful that you are joining